Alrighty, hello everyone, Alexman here, and welcome to another live play. This is Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. How's it going, everyone, tonight? I hope you guys are having a fantastic night tonight. I figured to play this game as a sort of a revisit, as it were. You may know on my YouTube channel, or unless you're watching this after the fact, this was one of my first ever LPs I did, and I did the NES version. So I figured, as a new revisit to the game, I figured we'd do the GBA version, which actually has better graphics. It has a more in-depth story, really, and the Koopalings are back with a vengeance. Mario, you need to go save the kingdom. No problem, princess. Let's go. Luigi, come on. We gotta go. You can do it. You sure? Okay. I'll go, princess. Stay safe. Bye, Green Mario. Alright, here we go. We start off our adventure here with Super Mario Bros. 3 Advance. There we go, let's start the game off, and let's see, Raid Power and Twitch is asking questions. Luigi, yeah? You have a question already. Oh, I do? Well, let's go then. What do you think of the GBA years, Luigi? Well, at least I had some representation. I was in, in Mario Advance 2 and 4. So I think I had a pretty good representation of the series. And what do I think of the All-Stars version? I think it's pretty good. I don't technically own it, but I have seen it in action. But this is technically a port of the All-Star port, technically. But we're going to get here now. We see now file 1. That's going to be our new starting file. But we also see level card. Yes, as saying that this is the advanced version, we are going to be doing the e-reader levels after the story is over. So with that said, let's start this game off, and we're going to do something different for a change. Like on my playthrough last time, we were only able to play as Mario, but now we're going to be playing as Mario and Luigi this time. So we're going to be playing both characters at the exact same time. Well, not the exact same time. Every time we're going to be beating a level, it'll switch from Mario to Luigi, and if one of the brothers dies, the other brother will take over. So with that said, let's start off in the Grasslands in World 1-1. As for those watching tonight, I am playing this off of the Wiiu Virtual Console version, which is really nice, actually, because when this game was released, it had the e-reader adapter programmed into it. I think it was the only Mario Advance game that had the e-reader functionality, where you could hook up another GBA and a link cable, and had all these cards to it. So if you said you need like another power-up or something like that, you could scan a power-up card so that you could get into Mario's inventory, making basically the Toad House is almost a complete joke. And which I did. I originally did have 2 GBAs at one point, where I still have my e-reader. The full game stream? No. This will be what we're going to be doing on this playthrough is going to be all levels run for the world itself. The e-reader levels are going to be a different story, but we'll get to the e-reader levels once we get there. I figured that this is going to be, it's not going to be a full game. Well, we'll see how far we get though in tonight's session. Let's go World 1-2 with Luigi. In this version of the GBA version, Luigi was made playable, but he has his abilities from Super Mario Advance 1, where it was playing, Doki Doki Panic, where he doesn't have his Doki Doki Panic super jump, but he does have this really awkward moon jump code or something that sort, where Luigi jumps really, really high. He still has the same traction as Mario, but his jump is like really, really high. Like, he can jump higher than Mario, and it's just, sometimes it can really catch you off guard. It does catch me off guard on the occasion, and that really showed during the e-reader levels. And I did a test run of the e-reader levels, just so I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. Let's see. But in fact, this I think should have been like a graphical style for like Mario Brothers 3, like an additional playstyle in Mario Maker 2. Like, look at these graphics, man. I like this setup. It's essentially like it's a mix between, you know, Super Mario World, but with, you know, it's just Super Mario Bros. 3 with, you know, better graphics. In this version, all the secrets are exactly the same. So if you're looking for like the white mushroom houses, which are blue in this version, they're all at the exact same levels as they were previously. So I'll try to get those I'll try to get those white mushroom houses, or I'm not gonna call them blues now. Recently, this is where we get these cloud heavens. You have to find these pink, the pink note blocks, and so you find them, and you can get to these coin heavens. Coin heavens are usually basically the same. They usually have a 1-up and a lot of coins for you to collect. No, go figure. It's a coin heaven. It should have coins in it, like so. But just like I did in the previous run as well, this is going to be an all levels run. And get off! Get off! Yeah, there we go. There we go. And just like the last game itself, if you time it correctly on the frames and whatnot, rushing into the exit there, stage right, will get you almost guaranteed a star. Now with Mario and Luigi, they don't share the same inventory. Mario and Luigi do share separate inventories. So if Luigi gets a power-up or a place from like a Toad House, Mario can't use it. So make sure you know exactly which character you want to have power-ups and whatnot. With that said, let's get into our first. Well, we got a fire flower. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go to level 4 with Luigi. This level here is the one that spawns the blue mushroom house. So we have to grab all the coins. In every stage where the blue mushroom house is about to spawn, you have to collect a certain number of coins. If you do, a blue mushroom house will appear right before your eyes. So it's just, and I find it's weird how this game doesn't suffer from screen crunch all that often, as this was originally, you know, an NES game brought to, you know, to the All-Stars port and then some. But it's like I feel like there still isn't that screen crunch that other you know, ports got. You know, like 'cause I think the other Mario Advance games, I think Yoshi's Island got the worst of it though, personally, where it was like really washed out. But like, this looks beautiful. I love this style. Well, I didn't get all the coins, no, but I hope I can get the blue mushroom house. Now, there's the chance that I might be using save states on this, just in case if I find a particular level like a little difficult, I might use a save state just so I can save myself on time. Not sure when I will do it, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I did get the blue mushroom house. And undoubtedly, thank you, Luigi. Thank you for working so hard. I will take this reward now. Mario, that was mine. It's mine now. Alrighty. Alright, we get our first power-up. It's a P-Wing for Mario. P-Wings are the equivalent of running at full speed constantly with Raccoon Mario. It only acts for only one stage. And after that stage is over, it reverts back to a regular Super Leaf. And so we got these mishmash games here to get extra lives. It's always so hard to get those. Get at least the star ones. Alright, let's go into the castle. And also, the music in this game is also pretty good. Like, it is all the exact same tracks, but it's been slightly remixed. But if you want to warp to a later world, if you go up this way, up there, you will actually find a room to jump into that will allow you to get a whistle. Warp whistles, help you get around the world to other worlds. If you get 2 of them, you can warp to the last world of the game. So if you're doing a speed run, you have to do level 3 and the castle just to get to world 8. But we ain't doing that this playthrough, just like my last playthrough. We're going strictly all worlds, or all levels. And we got our first instance of a boss. This is Boom Boom. And Boom Boom is down. Hit him 3 times and he is done. He may be easy now, but he technically is a very easy boss. In fact, the castles are actually more tougher than the bosses entirely. Alright, Luigi's back in the run, and let's do world 5 or level 5. So what do you guys in the chat think about the e-reader? As this game was heavily being used for it. Did you guys ever get the e-reader? I actually still have mine, even though I somehow lost during a session where when I was on vacation one time, I think I went to Florida. I actually accidentally left my entire GBA backpack and everything with all my games in it. And luckily enough, my Game Boy Advance SP and my e-reader and some of the cards and some of the games were actually saved, but not all my things were returned to me, which is very unfortunate. But I still have my e-reader, and I don't have much of the cards left in it. But the 4 cards I do have are pretty nice. I still think e-reader was still ahead of its time, though I think it was very hindered because of the fact that in order to actually use it effectively, you had to get 2 GBAs plus a link cable if you wanted to use the full advantages that this game has. Able to get extra power-ups and everything. But I think the e-reader was just ahead of its time because in reality, it's basically the very early instance of Amiibo, really, because you had to grab collector cards. If you had some card packs allowed you to basically play basic games. Some of them had levels on them, which you had to scan, a certain amount of cards to do so. I think the minimum was 10 for at least for some of the mini games, I think. But I think there was you can get NES games and everything on there. You can get Ice Climbers, Donkey Kong. It was actually really robust, and unfortunately, when this game was out, the e-reader was losing steam. So when this game came out, I think only 10 of the e-reader levels were available to us here in America, where all the rest of the cards were released in Japan. So, and we got our instance of a returning bad guy. We have Hammer Brothers, which after defeat them gives you an item. Nicely done. Alright, nothing else to do in this world but the castle. Let's save the kingdom. Oh, it's terrible! The king has been transformed! Please find the magic wand so we can change him back! He's all slithering and he's looking... Yeah, he just bring him back! Before he coils me up! Okay, we gotta get the king back! He's not gonna be a snake anymore! Let's go! Huzzah! So at the end of every world there is... Well, at least up to world 7, there is the airship level. This houses one of the Koopalings, and these fortresses of the sky don't really want to hold back. They're all about with bullet bills, cannonballs, and the rare occurrence of the wrench enemies, which can be very annoying to get around, because they always throw wrenches at 2 different arcs, so they're technically like a miniature Hammer Brother, if you will, but they throw wrenches. And I gotta say, I think that this version of the game is actually much easier than the NES version, because I don't think I have as many problems as the... I think I've had as many problems with the NES, with this version than the NES version. Here's our first Koopaling. I think this is Iggy. No, Larry. I think it's Larry. But 3 hits and he's down. And our wand is ours. that is all of World 1, folks. Not bad at all. Let's go! Yahoo! Booyah! Oh, splendid. Splendid, I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here is a letter from the princess. Oh, goody. We were just out. Let's see what she says. Greetings, Mario. If you see any ghosts, be careful. They'll give you chase if you turn away. I've enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. She gave Mario a P-Wing. I would like a P-Wing. No? Whatever. And that is World 1 perfectly done and dusted. Booyah.